So, when we last left off, our party, Amnis, Korra, and Daza, left on their way to Durnforge, accompanying Lady Baelin and Adam Dreadleg on delivering the items, the found loot and lore from Thorgunum, to bring it back to Lady Baelin's museum, to which it can be then displayed for all of dwarven kind inside the city of Durnforge. Unfortunately, once our party arrived, they quickly found out that, well, like many of the other cases in dealing with Lady Baelin, that everything is not truly as it seems. Lady Baelin once claimed to be a purveyor of artifacts and a historian to the city of Durnforge and to the many faculties here. They merely see her as a hoarder and someone who delves within the dark past of dwarven history. And so after way too many unpaid violation tickets, and with the help of our party in destroying Lady Baelin's house, she was whisked away to court to stand in front of the Seven to answer for her crimes against dwarven kind. Now, our party, awaiting for this trial, decided that it may be best for them to, one, get to know the city, and two, explore a little bit, and three, try to find a lawyer that could assist Lady Baelin in this tall task of taking on the Seven directly. And during this time, they thought it best to perhaps to split up, with Amnis and Rise headed towards the Temple District, Korra and the party's new NPC companion, Wyatt King Creek, who, seeing that Korra, in her now womanly age, has been feeling some angst and perhaps in need of some distraction or relaxation, takes her to a little place in Little Hell, the bathhouse owned by one very beautiful and smart tiefling, Marluxia, who just so happens to be the daughter of a very famous lawyer in town. And upon arriving, Wyatt and Korra were met with none other than Daza, their young child companion, who apparently had taken up work by a nearby marketeer in town by the name of Borin. And after delivering a package to the fated Marluxia, Daza headed back to the shop. Leaving his allies here, Korra and Wyatt, to enjoy the rest of their time within this definitely 18 and up bathhouse, as the voluptuous tiefling women walk around with their breasts completely bare. Several parishioners of all manner of race and of dwarven stature, rich and poor, are here partaking within the festivities and the entertainment. And Korra, before we last left off, you found yourself rolling a relaxation roll to see how well you're going to be able to kick your feet up and forget about the troubles that have been ailing you since you've recently joined this party, and in the search of your sister, of course, and of course to try to get your mind off of those hunger sensations that have been finding their way to the forefront of your mind recently. And so we find ourselves here, Korra, where you rolled that 18, and as you kind of sit down in the water and you feel the warm bubbles kind of bubbling over your body, you completely forget about your surroundings. The men that are here, they're not staring at you, they're staring at the other girls that are walking around, the topless ones. And you find a moment to just relax and reprieve yourself here within the spa. How are you feeling,
Korra? Feeling good as I finish stretching. This was definitely the soothing hot bath I've been waiting for. Gotta give Captain Noyan credit. He did say I get to relax, and I finally get to. All my worries seem like they're washing away. At least for now. That nightmare still troubles me a little bit. That vampiric one. What was that all about? Maybe I was just all under my head after seeing the bite mark on that poor dwarf that was dead. It was all in my head. Like Wyatt said, I just need to relax and take a load off and just finally just chill out for once. This is nice.
Would you like an hors d'oeuvre, miss?
Oh,
As one of the tieflings walks up to you.
yes. Thank you. Do I need to pay for any of these hors d'oeuvres? My gold is in my clothes, my
No,
armor.
no. Everything is on the house. Mr. Wyatt has prepared everything for you.
Oh, Wyatt always coming in. It's needed most, I guess. Thank you. As she grabs at the door. What is this, by the way?
Ah, these are clams and some oysters. I also have some pork belly as well.
Okay. I'll try some of the pork belly. Thank you. I think I haven't ate meat in a while instead of the sandwiches from Lady Lulis's backpack. Yeah. So I'll take some pork belly. If that don't trouble you too much, of course,
Oh, of course not, mademoiselle. One moment. And she takes a second and she slices off a thin piece of pork belly. Very juicy, as you can see, like the flavor and the seasoning starts to like seep out with every knife cut as she digs into it, and she sits it on a tiny little plate and sticks a nice little toothpick on the end of it with some nice little garnish finish at the on the other side, and hands you the plate.
Oh, thank you. As she start taking a bite of it, and she gets enamored about how great the pork belly tastes, and says, "Oh, this taste is out of this world." Compliments to the chef. Thank you for giving this to me. I feel like my hunger is going away immediately. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. If you need anything else, please just put your hands in the air. I will check on the other patrons, and I will be back to see if you want a second.
Okay, see you in a bit then. As she continues to finish eating up the pork belly of dwarves on the plate and still relaxing in hot bath.
Yep, the tiefling walks away. She goes and starts to mess with some of the other individuals. As you look around, you can see here there are still those three gentlemen that are sitting around in the general area. She goes around offering each of them different items, and two of them do take one. The one in the pool kind of shoos her off. He does not want to partake at this moment, and then she kind of steps off inside, leaving you out here by yourself with these guys.
Oh boy. Oh, she does have a real tough time at this place. This place is definitely a house of debauchery. Hope she's getting treated right over here.
And you hear from behind you, Cora, how's everything going?
Oh, what? Everything's going splendid. I actually some nice pork belly hors d'oeuvres from the nice lady. Thank you, by the way, for covering that. Didn't have gold on me at the time.
Covering what?
The hors d'oeuvres, the pork belly hors d'oeuvres. They said it was someone covered it for me.
Of course they did. I'll talk with Marluxia. Sure she's playing some type of trick on me. Well, are you relaxing? Is this everything that I told you it would be?
Yes, and more. It's so. Thank you. I needed to take a load off, so thank you.
No, you're very welcome. Well, I am in the need for some relaxation myself. I see you have made your place at home here. Are the girls giving you any trouble? Or the guys giving you any trouble? As he looks around to the three guys, trying to make eye contact with all of them individually.
No one really gave me any trouble as of now. I haven't really talked to any girls other than the nice waitress, and the guys haven't said anything. I guess they eyeing other girls, as I would think. Not really nothing to look at special when it comes to me body wise and everything. Kind of built different from the other girls. They're more feminine and more woman-like, where I'm kind of built thanks to Uncle Paulo's crazy regimen.
Cora, pay no mind to that nonsense. You're beautiful. You have a woman's body now. But I am in due for a little forehand massage. So, I'll be back if you need me. You can simply come down the hallway. Make sure you knock, as I will be very, very relaxed.
I, after how you talk to the nice Malusian woman, I bet you are gonna be very, very relaxed. Okay, I'll make sure to knock. Uh, enjoy your relaxation.
Alright, Cora, enjoy yourself. Don't run off. Make sure you come get me if you decide to leave. I get it, this is a new experience for you. Just try to relax.
Right, relaxed in a place full of nude people and topless women. Yeah, sure, relax. Yeah, this is easy, easy. Yeah.
Alright, as Wyatt heads off for his forehand massage, he once again leaves you out here for a moment.
Okie dokie.
After some time of you just kind of relaxing here, the young waitress comes back around, and this time she walks up to you. Would you like any hors d'oeuvres, ma'am?
I would like some more, but are you okay? Or what happened? It sounds like you're crying, whimpering. Are you okay? Did they do something?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's part of the job.
You're not fine. What did they do to you?
As you say that, you can hear what sounds like as a sound of like the sound of like a crashing glass comes from the door behind her, and you can hear what sounds like a guy yelling. He says, "I get what I paid for, and my gold and platinum have been well spent in this establishment. Now, come here."
Is he involved in this?
Please don't do anything.
No. This is wrong. I'm not gonna let any of you hardworking women, even though this place is full of debauchery and kind of demeaning, you're still out here trying to work best as you can to get by. So I will not allow any of these guys treat you like y'all lesser than them. Definitely not demean you the way that man just said as she starts to stand up. Where's the towels?
There are towels over here, ma'am. As she points to the corner. I will grab one for
Right.
you.
Thank you. Can you grab my sword as well, just in case?
Yes, your items are in your locker, ma'am.
Okay. Think I just go hurry up and dress and deal with this. Now, right now, I'm very exposed. Don't want anything showing out. I'm still a maiden at heart, and only wants to see my exposed body is catered. At least till after we married.
Here you are. And she hands you a towel.
Thank you. As she grabs it around. Locker room. You said it was over there, right?
Yes, through the double doors and then out to the right.
Okay, double doors and right. All right. She does as she said. She rushes to the double doors and heads to the right and quickly try to.
So as you
Adjust.
rush through the double
Oh,
door,
yep.
you step into the room where the gentleman is yelling, and you can now see that there appears to be two well-armed gentlemen standing with their feet kind of leaning and like leaning up against these two different pillars. One of them is holding a crossbow, it looks like, and the other is holding a mace. And this does stick out to you because you know that when you guys walked in, they took all of your weapons and took all of your stuff and put them in lockers. So the fact that these guys have weapons, there must have been some agreement or something. Specifically from your knight background, you definitely would be picking up on the fact that these guys are armed and no one else is. And as you step in, he continues to kind of berate and yell. And he says, you can't possibly be the owner of this establishment, because if you're the owner, then I will get what I want. My gold is good here as it isn't anywhere else. And you telling me that my price is not the price? There is a price, so name it, or I will name it myself. And as he is kind of berating and going after what looks to be like this one guy who's sitting in the pool, he does not have armor on, not any weapons, but he's in this nice waterfall laden pool with these two beautiful women. One of them a tiefling with red horns, wearing like a red lace outfit with some diamond and gold jewelry on her body. The other one, another one of the girls, wearing similar wear with her top off. And as he starts to berate, you notice that there are additionally some more individuals that step up out of the hot tub that they're sitting in the corner, and they start to kind of walk out as well to shift out of here. They walk out the doors that would head towards the lockers. What would you like to do?
I know there's a situation like you said, and I'm quietly trying to get to the lockers to get my things, because I'm not armored and I don't have any weapons, so I want to take a chance to jump at them right now as I'm completely defenseless.
Yeah, so you see a scurry of folks as they kind of like slowly make their way into the locker. You creep up on them behind them to try to make your way in as well. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll here, just for flavor, honestly, as these people aren't paying any attention to you. But the individuals that went in ahead of you, you see them start to quickly pick up pace as they make their way into the lockers, specifically the two worker girls that make their way into the room, and you hear them speaking a language that you don't understand, but they are frantic and they seem to be yelling out some sort of instruction.
Okay, I'm rolling it on the Beyond. So, let me load up. All right, here we go. It will pop up from the Beyond app, right? Or do I have to do it on Foundry real quick?
No, that's all right. I got both of them up, so I'll see wherever you roll.
Okay, cool. Stealth. Here it is. It's ooh, 13.
13's good, yeah. So you sneak in behind, like I said. You get up to your locker, open it, your stuff's all there. To put your armor on is going to be like a 5-minute process to put any type of light armor on. So that is going to take you a little bit to do. You could pick up your weapon and try to go back in there with your weapon. But it's all about how you want to do this.
Okay, don't really want to waste any time on this. So, yeah, I just grab my sword and say, "That's enough. They say your money's not good here, so it's not good here. Now get out."
As you do that, the two individuals that were just leaning up against the pillars, they turn around and they start to look directly at you. The one with the mace in his hand, you can see him start not swinging it, but he's definitely like stretching his wrist, like just flexing his wrist with the mace in his hand. The one with the crossbow, you can tell he has got the crossbow pulled back. There's no bolt placed in the crossbow yet, but he's taking note of you yelling. And as the individual within the water says, Is this one of your girls, huh? Oh, you got some feisty ones in here. What's her name? She's not one of mine. What's your name, Feisty?
My name is Cor Bendale, Knight of Sorrow, and as the kind gentleman told you, your money's not get here. Get out of here. You're disturbing the peace, even in this type of environment of debauchery. You're still disturbing the peace, and I will not allow you to do that. So leave now or face the consequences.
Pretty girl with a sword's talking about face the consequences. Do you know who I is, ma'am?
No, but I figure you're gonna have to be the guy to get his ass kicked and get kicked out of here in a few moments if you just don't walk out and leave.
I'm Mad Dog Malcolm. You know why they call me Mad Dog Malcolm?
No.
'Cause I'm a mad dog.
Okay. Solely noted. Now, will you leave or till we have to fight? Even it's 3 of y'all, but I don't care. You're treating the nice employees here wrong, and I will not stand here for it. So, what is your choice? Leave kindly or face the consequences?
I just want what I paid for. This bitch won't put out. And she already got 2 of my platinums. Now, I don't think that's very fair. And neither do my boys. So I decided that, well, if she won't put out, then the owner's gonna have to do something about it. And now me and my boys need some satiation.
She looked at the tiefling woman. Then the kind of gentleman that was talking to him earlier, to the mad dog earlier. Do you wish these guys to be trespassed?
I'm not a prostitute. I'm a servant.
Sir. Great. I'm sorry they mistreated you like this, and I will not let them do this any longer. So, please hold out for the best as you can.
Bitch, you are what I say you are.
Don't you dare talk to her like that!
You in what army, little girl?
I have no one with me right now, but as she takes a deep breath, hopefully it gets out to the man. Wyatt! I don't know if you can hear me. I'm in a situation right now, and I'm getting into a fight. So if you can come anytime to back me up.
As you start screaming, the 2 thugs start making their way towards you, and both of them are going to attempt to grapple you as you start yelling, making a...
Can I fight against it, or?
Yes, let's roll initiative.
Okay. Damn it! All right. As I roll the initiative right now. Boom. It's oh, 19. If you heard me.
Yes, I did. So the one is still going to get a chance to grapple you, even though your initiative was higher, because they took that action before combat started. So we're going to do a competing roll. He's going to roll a strength here. Okay, that's a 14. Can you give me an acrobatics or an athletics, please?
Okay. Athletics and acrobatics. All right. Here we go. I'll go with athletics. +6. 20, but not a nat 20. Well, yeah, nat 20. I think. No, not a nat 20. 14 +6.
Nice. So as he goes to grab you, you shrug your shoulder and throw his arms off. Calling for Wyatt, you see the door burst open, and Wyatt comes jumping out with his pants kind of hanging around his ankles, trying to pull him up. Oh, Carter, what's going on?
Her face turns red as her ears. Please, I'm in a situation right now. Glad you came right away. This guy literally just tried to grab me. I'm trying to get these two and this guy named Mad Dog Michael out of here.
Okay. So as he stumbles out, he says, "Okay, where's he at?" And he looks over to the pool. As he starts to run over to try to spring into action with his testosterone on 25,000 right now, he slips and falls on a puddle of water, and he hits his head on the stairs, and he is now knocked out for 1 round.
What? What? What the? Are you? He's out cold? There's no way. Fine. I guess I'll take y'all on by myself until he's up. Prepare yourselves.
As the one is readying his mace to hit you, the one with the crossbow is attempting to load his bow, and he's kind of just standing there, slowly starting to back up a little bit from you, seeing as you pulled away from the shrug. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. The one that grabbed me is near me, right?
Yes, it is. Yep, they both are near you. They both are within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Cool. I will go. Is he on the left or on the right?
One on the left is the one that tried to grab you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna target him real quick. Boom. Open up my UI. Oh, or I can just do it like this. Wait until it loads. Take it a minute. Okay, here we go. Everything's popping up now. I believe I target him, so I'll use my burning bush blade to strike at him.
You rolling on Foundry?
Yes, on Foundry. Oh wait,
you want me to do your attack?
Can I just? So I can do it on D&D Beyond too?
No, you won't be able to do it on Beyond. You have to do it on
Okay, yeah,
Foundry.
then you can.
But
you
I
can
could do it if
first.
it's going slow for you.
Yeah, you can go.
All right, so you take a swing with your burning bush blade. That is a 2. So that first swing, as you go to swing, the guy that's fiddling with his mace, he pulls up his mace quickly to block that attack, deflecting it. You have your bonus action and your movement as he smiles at you, says, "Pretty little girl with a big sword."
Okay, fine. Fair enough. She go to the spells list.
So I don't think you have any bonus action spells.
Oh,
you do have
okay.
Action Surge that you have not used today. You could do that if you like, or you could save it for later. Additionally, you could try to move. The only person that could really hit you with an attack of opportunity is the one with the mace.
Okay, I'll back up a bit. Like right there. If it can move me. There we go.
Okay.
Yep,
Do you want to back?
that,
Do you want to back completely out of the door? Because I don't know if that really helps you. They're just gonna walk up to you and like do something, like, or you can just stay in movement. Like I don't think it'd be worth the attack of opportunity to just move back 5 feet unless you're trying to like move around, close the door, take cover, something like that.
Yeah, I just, you know, okay, I do that. Yeah, I just stay there in my turn right there.
All right, so you stay there. All right, 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, so it is now the mace attacker one. So he's gonna look at you. He's gonna say, "Silly girl." He's gonna take a swing at you with the mace. He's gonna try to take out your feet, trying to sweep at you, try to knock you prone.
Okay.
and he goes to swing, and you kind of jump out of the way as he misses with that attack. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, very nimble. I like."
You disgust me, you pig.
The next one, he's going to try to take a step back so he can finish loading up his crossbow and take a shot at you. As he does so, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
Yes, sir. I would do that. Let's see if I can do it. Cool. Click him and click Burn Bushblade. What was that? Yes. Did it pop up?
Yes. Looks like you hit him. Yep. So 16 to hit, 9 points of damage as he steps back. You cut him right across the chest as he and he loads his crossbow, and he's gonna get ready to fire at you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say, once again, it's your opportunity to leave. I don't want to do any more damage. I'll put you in severe condition. You have a chance to leave now.
He fires his crossbow, and as he takes that strike, you throw off his balance a little bit and his concentration as he fires a bolt directly into the wall behind you, missing just by the hair of your chinny chin.
Okay.
He's gonna end his turn, and the guy in the pool is gonna get up and he's gonna say, "Men, get rid of her. I will take this one." As he grabs the red horned tiefling and begins to try to pull her into one of the corners.
Oh, no, you don't. Is it whose turn is it?
It is Wyatt's turn as he gets up and looks around and goes, "Oh, my fucking head. Wait, Cora! I'm here, Cora!"
I'm here. Are you okay?
Yes, are you okay? I'm here.
Yes, I'm all right. I actually was able to land a nice strike on one of the guys right there, the one with the crossbow. I'm glad you're up, but you sure you okay? You slipped on a puddle and hit your head pretty hard.
No, nonsense. I merely was taking a druid break. I had to refresh my wild shape.
Is that what you're gonna say? Okay. Anyway, you're up. You ready to fight?
Yes, I'm ready. Who should I hit first?
I didn't think he's gonna ask me the question. Check the one with the crossbow.
Attacking him now! And he pulls up the rest of his pants, pulls out his quarterstaff, and gets ready. Well, he does not have his quarterstaff, so he's rushing this dude with his bare hands. He's going to rush at this guy on his next turn. Cora, it is your turn at the top of the turn.
Okay, so what I do now is, boom, I make it to this guy. My Wyatt's going for him. I didn't mean to do that.
As you walk past the one with the mace, he does get an opportunity to attack against you. Do you still want to make that move, or do you want to stay there and fight him?
I actually forgot. I thought he was distracted by Wyatt. Okay. Heck, nah. I'm going straight for the guy with the crossbow. I'm gonna be Wyatt to the punch on this thing.
Okay, sounds good. So he's gonna swing at you as you rush.
Okay. What's the dice say?
As he swings, you duck underneath the swing of his mace. This guy is way too slow for you. Your training in Sarong has prepared you for all of these mundane thug tactics as you rush up to the crossbow one. The crossbow one is the one on your left. Sorry, I had them mixed up originally.
Oh, okay. So I'm running.
This
Okay,
dude.
which one did I got? The one that shot the arrow at me, right?
Yep, that one right there is the one that shot the.
Okay, cool. Attack on my burning bush blade. Boom. Hopefully road. There it is. Did it hit?
Yeah, 15 definitely is gonna hit. Let's see the damage. Eventually. Yeah, that's a 22.
Ooh.
You do roll a 1 on damage.
Wow. Okay.
But plus 7, plus 3, plus 4 is going to give you 8 points of damage as you cut him. How do you want to do this?
I slice him diagonally from the shoulder to the left shoulder to his right hip.
All right. As you slice him from the left shoulder to the right hip, the one that is holding the mace goes, "Ah!"
Didn't I tell you to leave? I would not say this again. I don't.
Boss, this bitch is serious, man. She just cut down Billy. I don't care. You better fight. I pay you good gold. I'm getting out of here. Show me the exit, woman.
Are you really gonna protect this man when he's ditching you, using you as a decoy so he can run off? Do you want to be cut down like him?
He pays the bills. What am I supposed to do?
All right. You can say no and leave. If we get all this happen, I will allow you to leave. Your boss is not going anywhere. He's going to get dealt with, so you don't need to worry about him. Definitely since he's taking a hostage.
Billy was 2 days away from retirement. Corey, go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me as you're trying to convince this dude to put down his mace and run off after you just cut his friend down.
God. All right, persuasion, here we go. Boom. 70.
He looks at you. He looks at his boss. He looks at you. Looks at his boss. Malcolm goes, "Motherfucker, are you deaf? Get that bitch!" I'm gonna roll an intimidation for him really quick. 1 second.
Don't go down like your friend.
He goes,
That's
fuck this. I'm out of here. This is a bad idea, Malcolm. I'll see you later. Hopefully you got it. And he takes off, barreling through the locker room and then out the front door, leaving you with the dying thug on the near your feet. Wyatt, who just stood up and was like about to attack him but saw you cut him down, he turns towards Mad Dog and he says, "Now lay down your arms, sir."
Malcolm.
Mad Dog Malcolm. Yes. Have you heard of me? What? Well, this guy. There's a bounty on your head. I'm quite familiar. I see you are. Well, how about this? Whatever bounty is on my head, I have gold to match it. You've cut down my men, and you've proven yourself. So how about I cut my losses and call it a day?
What? You seriously think you're gonna pay your way out of this? What? Can you believe this guy?
Well, hold on, Cora. Let's hear him out.
Huh?
Now, Malcolm, that bounty is for 500 gold pieces. Can you do better? You must not have heard of me after all. I pissed 500 gold. Well, put down Marluxia and step out of the pool, and maybe we can discuss this parlay.
Why are you serious? This guy's unethical. He literally was just disobeying the orders request to get out of here. He tried to have his friends kill me.
Well, let's hear him out, Cora. You new to the city. Little Hell is not like your elven villages. There's all type of debauchery that goes on. And sometimes even great men just need to be put back into their place. We've cut down one of his thugs. I don't think he needs to lose his life today.
Gosh. Fine. Fine. If I catch you around here causing more trouble, I'll be back, and I will not hesitate to turn you to a tree. You hear me?
So it sounds like we have a deal.
Sally, but I trust Wyatt. I don't want to do anything that spark anything against each other right now. He was kind enough to show me this place, so get out of here. Just do whatever you want with the gold he talked to you about, and get out of here. If I catch you again, I will swear I will hurt you.
You're a very feisty young beautiful one. I will take my leave. And he starts to make his way out of the water. And as he walks up to Wyatt, you see Wyatt actually reaches out and boom, boom, hits him with a nasty ass 2-piece. One sec.
Nice.
Both of them hit. Total of 5 points of damage as he poof, poof. You piece of shit. Nobody puts their hands on Marluxia but me, motherfucker. You think we're gonna let you get off that easy?
I think the first part of that was good. The second part, but only your hands. I don't know how I felt about that, but like Wyatt said, why I was scared that you was actually gonna allow him to buy you off for a second. Thank goodness.
No, of course not. Now, get this motherfucker.
Right. As she gets into fighter position once more, prepare to get taken down and subdued, Malcolm.
All right, with that, he's gonna actually punch he's gonna punch Wyatt back because he doesn't have any weapons or anything on him. He's gonna reach out and start swinging out. Sorry, 1 second. I got Wyatt's sheet on D&D Beyond.
You good?
So that 12 does hit. He's gonna take. Wyatt's gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as Malcolm reaches out and says, "Motherfucker, you should have let me leave." And he punches him back in the grill. By this time, you see the 2 tiefling girls that were inside of the forehand massage room with Wyatt are both peeking their heads out and like watching him brawl this guy in the middle of the area. The 2 women are now consoling each other within the pool that were almost taken hostage. Wyatt's gonna end his turn. Malcolm's gonna end his turn. Cora, is your turn.
Okay, Cora first will say, don't worry, we're gonna handle Malcolm really quick, so just stay there where it's safe. As Cora charges at, is Malcolm the one straight ahead?
Yep, I got you next to Malcolm. He's right in front of Wyatt.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I don't know the map updated or anything. If I'm in front of him, not doesn't say right here. Maybe my thing's going slow. So if you could, could you attack him with my sword?
Yeah, burning bush.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Got you. I think I wrote it. Give it 1 second here. That is a natural 1.
There's no way I get. Oh my god.
So as you go to swing, you two slip and fall on a pool of not only water, but blood, urine, and feces from this thug that has relinquished his bowels. He was holding it for a long time, waiting for Malcolm to get done with these girls. So you slip and fall, and you also hit your head on the column right behind you, which does knock you unconscious for 1 round.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. No more rolling with the DM. I got
Yep, so you are stunned. As Wyatt goes, what? Cora! Cora! But with Malcolm coming right up to him, Wyatt's going to then again take 2 more punches at him. They both do hit. Nice. So as you see, well, you don't see, but Wyatt kind of reloads his arms like Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible, and boom, boom, does 2 body shots directly to Malcolm, hitting him for 10 points of bludgeoning. Malcolm's gonna take those punches, and he's gonna return the favor with a jab of his own. That does hit. So he whacks Wyatt back for 8 points of bludgeoning damage himself. Cora, your turn gets skipped right there. So it's now Wyatt again. But as you wake up, is there anything you want to say?
Yes, she gets up embarrassingly. Okay. Once we get out of here, Wyatt, we would not speak of this ever again. God forget you slipped. You forget I slipped. You.
Nonsense, Cora. This is the most fun I've had all week. As he goes to punch Malcolm, he goes to jab him with the left and he misses. And so he follows up with an uppercut. And he uppercuts right into where Malcolm was dodging, hitting him for 6 points of damage. And you can see one of his tooth goes flying up into the ceiling.
Wow, that's a nasty punch.
You motherfucker! And he is going to try to, he looks around and he sees you guys have him surrounded. He was going to try to make a play for that crossbow, but he cannot. And so he's just going to continue to punch. He's going to try to tackle Wyatt and grapple him here. And as he does too slip on some water that prevents him from getting a tight grip on Wyatt. And he kind of slips off of his already like oiled up body from this forehand massage. And he falls on the ground. And as he does, he looks up at both of you. He says, please, please, please. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have came here today. I apologize.
Now you would apologize after you were swinging fists.
Hear me out. Hear me out. That bounty gold. Yes. Yes. I'll double it. Yes. Yes. 1 platinum. Yes. You could split it. The bounty for both of you. What do you think, Cora? Has he had enough?
I guess we can always still. Yeah, I guess he had enough. Sadly, it's my lawful way to let someone like this walk out scot-free. But I think you roughed him up quite a bit. He lost a tooth. One of his men is slain, and he kinda actually doubling the pay that he's gonna give us just to get out of here. And we're kinda out of funds. My group, as part leader, I need to make sure we get as much funds as we can. So, okay. For no funny business.
You sucker punched me. I was on my way out.
He has a point, Wyatt.
Yeah, well, you touched my girl. I'm not your girl, you idiot.
Wyatt, that is wrong. That's truly misogynistic.
Well, you touched the lady of the house. And no one touches the lady of the house. Not while Wyatt is here.
It sounds better. Okay.
Well, Malcolm, that platinum. Yes, it's in my locker.
As she points the sword at actually, Wyatt, can you watch him while I get it just to make sure everything's on up and up?
Yes, I'll definitely take a good look at him. Don't you move, Malcolm.
Okay. As if you can take me to the lockers, I will try to open the locker if it's not locked.
So you walk in. There's about 10 lockers in here. You don't know which one is his.
Oh. Uh. Okay. Malcolm, where is your locker? He didn't give me a precise locker to go to. No number or anything.
Wyatt sort of sticks his finger in Malcolm's temple. Come on, buddy. Locker number. What is it? It's 45.
Okay, 45. As she walks to 45 and starts to open the locker if it's not locked.
Yeah, so you start to mess with the lock, and it is not locked. As you open it up, it looks like there is some clothes sitting here. There's also a nice little haversack, so like a satchel bag. And then additionally, you see that there's also what appears to be a envelope.
An envelope. Um. Is it? What race is Malcolm? Is it? If I open and try to read it, is it in common language or is it
He is
his
a
language? Okay. Is it in dwarven language?
From the look of the script on the outside of the envelope, it looks like it is in Dwarvish, yes.
Mhm. Okay. Malcolm, I'm taking the satchel bag. It looks like a nice satchel bag. I'm taking it. I'm taking the money as she grabs the gold and the platinum. And you're gonna tell me what is in this envelope, this letter. It's in dwarven writing. Someone like you must. I don't trust you, so I would like to know what is in this letter.
You cannot have my satchel bag. I promised you 1 platinum.
Hmm. Fine. Deal's a deal. As she placed the satchel bag back in there. Wait, first she opens up to see if there's anything in there, anything suspicious.
Inside, you see what appears to be 2 daggers. There is also a butterfly knife, and then a smaller bag that appears to be a coin purse.
I see you got daggers and a knife in here. I guess you. But it's coin purse. Can I have it?
You can have what was promised.
Fine. She walks over to him and shows him the letter, the envelope. What's in this envelope? What's in this letter? The contents of it.
That is none of your business.
Huh?
You heard me. It's none of your business.
I'm making it my business. Now read it.
Go ahead and roll me an intimidation or persuasion check.
Okay. Can I have like a plus advantage since Y is right there with the nail on the temple?
Definitely could give you the advantage on it.
Okay.
It wasn't going to be a high DC. You probably won't need the advantage, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah, this is the first time, but second time ever I used the intimidation. Just making sure. All right. Wait for the sheet to load up again since I've been on a while since
Since
I've been
making
on
an
it.
epic roll, let's just do cinematic. Let's get it.
Okay. Is this gonna also play out in the Beyond app or no?
No, do you see it on your screen? On the Foundry screen?
Oh, yeah, let me go to the phone. I do. So do I just click roll or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Waiting for it to load. It's a little slow.
It's all good. Or let me know if you want me to hit it.
Yeah, just you can just hit that thing.
Almost on that 20. It's really close.
Your best roll.
That 11's fine though. He goes. Sorry, what were you asking him again? My bad.
Oh yeah, what's the contents of? No, you good. What's the contents of in the envelope?
Right. He says it's a personal letter. Nothing else would understand.
Oh really? Then make me understand.
Trust you don't want to mess with those folks. Just leave me that letter so I can be about my business.
I. This is a shot in the dark. Is it something vampire related?
Of course not. Why would you say that?
Cause last night I dealt with a vampire. Well, didn't see it, but saw the aftermath of a poor individual that life was taken by a vampire.
Yes, well, it's best to stay away from those kind. You don't want to get caught up in their dealings.
So there's
Yes, I
actually
didn't.
vampires here around? Like a whole group of them?
Listen, I can't say too much, okay?
Fine. We got what he promised us, Wyatt. Let him go.
Just like that. You're not gonna make him read the letter.
Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me that fall on the head. My head is still thriving from that. Read the contents of the letter. And you better be truthful.
Fine. This is an order to deliver some blood bags.
Facts. I'm guessing the vampires, right?
Keep
You're
your
making
voice
deals-
down.
You're making deals with vampires?
I'm not making deals with vampires. I don't have a choice.
So you're getting strong arm into it?
Well, I like having my mortality. How about you?
I guess that's the one thing we can actually agree on. Names. Give me some names.
I cannot give you a name.
All right,
I simply know her as Mistress.
mistress. Do you know what she looked like?
She is very, very beautiful. She has red hair. Tall woman. In remarkable beauty.
Okay. Oh, okay, a girl with, I guess, amazing looks, I guess. Okay. Anything that points her out. Anything on her clothing.
She is one of the most fine dressed women I've ever seen. I can't say I've ever seen a. Sorry. I can't say I've ever seen a. Wear the same thing twice.
Right. Okay. Don't have a name, but have a pair of. Maybe that's the same vampire that attacked the poor dwarf. That's not. Okay. Why you can let him go now?
Get out of here, you piece of shit. And thanks for the platinum.
Yeah. Thanks to the plat. We make sure we make good use of it, other than what you was gonna do with it with your dirty. I don't even want to say the rest of my insult to you. You're not even worth it. Go.
He walks over and he starts to try to pick up his buddy and realizes he's not gonna be able to carry him out. And so he's like, I'll be back for Billy. Nobody disgrace his body.
I wouldn't think of it. Who would disgrace it? What kind of things that go around here? Wyatt?
Oh, Quarter, you have so much to learn.
Huh? Oh, it's Little Face 2.0. Oh no.
So, Marluxia, I assume that this stay service is on the house. And why would it be on the house, Wyatt? Because you saved me from a thug? I could have taken care of him myself. Oh, I just assumed, just You were calling out for our assistance, and, well, we wouldn't want to show our new friend here the wrong hospitalities. Why, in fact, that youngster that delivered your package earlier, he was in my employ as well. It seems I've been quite useful to you today. You want to say something, Cora? Sorry.
Why, you're really. Wow, you're really a negotiator, aren't you?
Well, listen, Cora. Let's just watch. So, Marluxia. Yes, Wyatt. If it's about free services, then that must be a no. If you would like to talk to me about anything else, I can see if I can oblige. Of course, of course. I know nothing's free under the roof. But we do have a little problem. You remember my friend Adam? Oh, yes, I remember Adam. How is he doing? He's doing well, Marluxia. Thanks for asking. He is actually has a new partner. A partner. Yes, Lady Baelin. She's a she's a what would you call her, Cora?
Uh, he is uh an archaeologist. She's done some work at Thorgidom and now is returned, and Adam is her significant other. He's actually been wheeling her around and everything in her nice wheelchair. She might be seem maybe a little bit eccentric, but she seems like she's a kind soul at heart.
Yes, as she said, a kind soul. And well, she's run into a bit of a trouble here. The seven, as one of the girls in the corner like spits on the floor at the mention of the name, have put her to trial for bringing wisdom and history back to Durnforge. And I happen to know of one educated, suave, very nice tiefling lawyer that also has a very educated, suave, beautiful daughter. Now that would be a nice favor. So you came all this way to speak with my father and tell me that Adam has found a new girl. Wyatt, why
Oh
do you
my.
always bring me bad news? Oh, I told you I had a surprise for you. And at that, we're going to cut over to the trial. So when we last left off, quick recap here. Sorry, just because we're shifting gears a bit. Amnes and Rise were making their way through downtown Durnforge. And to their surprise, the ding, ding, ding bells of the temple began to ring out. And as they looked to the gates of the great temple, they noticed a large gathering of bodies making their way inside. And a voice that called out, "Close the gates! The trial of Lady Baelin is to begin." Completely thrown off guard, Amnes quickly made his way, forced his way inside of the temple, unable to wait or stop for his allies, knowing that they were Lady Baelin's last hope at some form of representation and some form of justice in this trial. And during this time, as Amnes made his way inside of the courtroom as the trial began, he began to then look around through the various areas to attempt to locate someone that could represent Baelin, particularly as Wyatt had suggested previously. Perhaps there was a tiefling. And upon making a deal with this tiefling to give them 10% of King Durin's treasury, the loot that had got Lady Baelin into this mess in the first place as payment, they recruited a lawyer who, unfortunately, due to the strict and regal laws of Durinforge, you found out that a tiefling cannot represent a dwarf in matters of excommunication, or particularly in matters of dwarven history and heretic. And so, after listening to all of the council members individually testify against Lady Baelin, Amnes stood and listened as they called for any witnesses that would stand up for Baelin in this moment, perhaps to speak out in her name. And unfortunately, the halls fell deaf, as no one would call out. And so, out of desperation and frustration, Amnes reacted, calling on the ring of King Durin to take control of one of the great constructs, a Durinforge Warforged, one of two guards standing here in the temple, wielding gigantic greatswords made of stone.
As I said before, watch this as he points to the construct and commands it to move. Move!
You reach out with your hand and you start to command this construct. And you feel the power of King Durin surging within you as your ring begins to emanate a bright green glow, the soul stone now vibrating and emanating a bright green light. And at first, it does not appear as if there's any change. But as you lift up your fist, you see that the Durinforge's arm mimics yours as he lifts up his hand, and the great sword raises up into the air and is now horizontal above his head, as you have now taken control of this construct in the midst of this trial. Several of the individuals that are right nearby start to go, "Ah!" and begin to back away. What would you like to do?
I would say this ability right here is used from this ring that I have on my finger right here that you see is emanating, that is glowing right now all in front of you. It's from King Durin, King Durin's ring. And guess who's the person who found this? Lady Baelin. This is sole proof that she went to Thorgidom and brought all those things back. Y'all chastised her, y'all mocked her, you called her a hoarder, but she did something none of y'all can do. She lost her legs for all this, and you badmouthed her. I would not stand by here and let you badmouth her anymore. This is the living proof. I am the living proof that she was successful.
Order! 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 Everybody out! Everybody out!
Did I me too, Rob?
No, as he begins to yell, you see as all of the commoners begin to make their way out of the trail, and as you turn around as well, and Adam and Bailey says, "No! You three, stay."
Okay. Lady Baelin, Adam, how you feeling right now? I know, Adam, you told me not to use the ring, but I had to. They're running their mouths way too much about Lady Baelin.
Amnes, what is your plan here?
I haven't thought of their next step of the plan, but if they don't believe me, I can just show more what this contract can do. Show more of King Darren's ability until they admit that Lady Baelin was right this whole time. I don't care. I'm not scared to get my hands dirty. Not anymore. I've been holding all this in. I'm done. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
As the commoners begin to make their way out of the halls, you see the Durn Forge that was not taken over has now drawn its weapon as well, and it's just standing at guard of the one that you control. It aware that it is somehow broken free of like the network, and it's now a separate hostile entity to it. As everybody makes their way out, Thrain Ironbeard, the head member of the council, calls down. He says, "Now, Baelin, Adam, Amnes,
Yeah.
and he looks around and he goes, "Sir, I ordered everyone to leave. Why are you still within the temple?" Atreyu, can you please introduce your character?
Oh.
Maestro, you there?
That's cool. I can wait.
Hold on one second. All right, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think we lost him, guys. But I will proceed here. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right. As he begins to step forward, slowly, you hear heavy footsteps. With like every other gate, there's like boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm a representative. A representative of what? This council is incomplete. You hear, Maestro? Okay, my bad. I thought I saw somebody click off. He goes, this council is incomplete. Maestro, you here? All right. As you hear what appears to sound like heavy footsteps approaching from the corner of the room, as with each step there's a heavy like boom, boom, boom. Can you introduce your character, please, Maestro?
I come from a long line of the Hammers of Morden. My family hidden in the hills. Missing but found. My beard and my hair shine of red. Missing only the souls of my family. I go by the name of Baelin Azure Flame.
Hearing this name, Amnes, it definitely rings familiar to an old friend that was long lost.
Is that you? No way, no way. As he was got to move his arm down, like, hold up, I'm still controlling this thing. Are you who I think
Yeah,
it is?
with all of your movements, it also mimics your movements, so be very careful.
Yeah, you did it. Are you who I think it is? Please.
Glad you've outdone yourself this time.
Okay. I can't move. If I move, I would have hugged you right now. Oh, buddy, oh, pal, friend of mine.
Why can't you move? Why is the statue whimpering?
Oh, because it's blocking my movements, my emotions. Because I can't do his ring. What are you doing here? I thought you wanted to go somewhere else. Why are you over here? Out of all places.
Because I've heard the name Baelin ringing to the halls of my ancestors. I've been sent here as a voice to speak for the Hammers. Why did you go back for the ring?
It was a mission. We went to go complete the mission you wanted beforehand to save the slaves, the tons of slaves. We actually recruited one of them in our party. You'll see him. His name is Rye. He's a good guy. But while we was doing that, we was able to. Well, Lady Baelin actually had the ring the whole time, and I was able to acquire it from her. And as you see, it's working. It's working.
Are you two done catching up?
Sorry. Cheeks.
You claim to be from the Hammers of Moradin. The Hammers have not been recognized on this council for 1,000 years. You fled the city and betrayed the Dwarf. Why should we hear from you? Are you a false representative?
I don't solely speak for the Hammers of Morden, but only as someone who's still living in their name. I've not gained the title of a true Hammer, but it does not change my heritage nonetheless. I've been sent here to speak on their behalf, if you'd allow me.
Thrain, the Hammers have held a seat on this council far before you were born. It is only recently that, well, the separation. I believe that this man should be allowed to speak, if he bears the mark. Bears the mark, fucking Hammers are more. Yes, do you bear the mark of a hammer, young Bogren?
What's the mark you speak of?
A holy symbol.
As I reach into my beard and pull out the tassel.
Ah, fucking course he has a fucking holy. See? Speak! Speak! What is this task you were sent on?
I've been sent here to help guide your paths back to the light that the Dwarven history has told. Not only of Durin Forge, but of what Thorgrim used to be before it lost its way also. But it's been told that you all seem to refuse all accounts of history that they took for every wrong turn that was made. I've been sent here not only as someone who's personally seen this place himself, or talked to the spirits left by King Durin himself. But I come here only to shed, say, blue lighting on the situation. Do you accept? Or do I need to continue to, I don't know, posture myself?
Don't worry, bud. I got this thing back in the.
As he says, the dwarves of Durin Forge, we walk in the light of Moradin. We have not backslid as they did in Thorgunum. But Lady Baelin and her consort and young ally here attempt to bring light to the true past of King Durin. This is information that we withhold from our people. For good reason, you must understand, young Hammer. But she wishes to bring it to light. And for that, we cannot stand. Her museum may never come to pass.
If not a museum, how about some sort of research facility to, I don't know, help us learn from our past mistakes? Morden left Thorgrim in the left Thorgrim to deal with their own, let's say, scientific experiments. I think it'd best learn not to allow that sort of stuff to blossom on its own. What she brought back isn't just an eye-opening catalyst for the city that might turn people against us, but more or less, it could be used to help push us to the way that maybe King Durin thought we were supposed to go.
And that is my exact fear, young Hammer. King Durin believed in chaos. He backslid from Moradin's way, following gods of unfathomable nature. If you truly were in Thorgunum with this one, then you would have seen it for yourself. There's nothing left but ruins. The songs sing that hell sprang up from the breath of the mountain and ate up all brothers, good and evil. We do not wish this for Durin Forge. This is why we do not mine. This is why we have built our Durin Forges. The dwarves here were not ambitious. We seek harmony with one another and with Moradin. Our law is our strength and our unity.
Your law? Your law that be held in every other race that's not us as second or third class citizens? You think that's very harmonizing? Sounds like discourse to me. You don't think one of these days all the other races here, when the canopies from Little Hill and the gnomes, where they're at, you don't think one day they might band together and fight back against this? People don't like being impressed for this long. I know you probably had that feeling multiple times already, right?
Yes, and we have ways to deal with dissenters. The law is the
And
law.
law.
Uh,
Go ahead, but
how does your law continue to... Sorry, trying to get my words right here. Where is your law placed for? And who is it there to protect?
Why, it's here to protect the dwarves and dwarven kind, our ways of life, our culture, our being, our
Right.
children, our progeny. These other races, with no regard for what it means to be a true Dawi, the tieflings, the children of Asmodeus, the elves and their pretentiousness, and those filthy, filthy humans. They know nothing of our way.
And our way, from how I was raised, was more or less in the sense of truth, justice, and honor. Was it not?
Yes. Truth, justice, and honor. It's just justice and honor now. The truth is what you make it. The truth is the council. The truth is Durin Forge will stand as it has stood for 2,000 years, and there will be no one that will drive us to the madness of that old king.
Then if not driving to the madness of the old king, would you not prefer to stand in the shadow of the Allfather himself? He would not abide walking away from truth. He would not abide hiding the truth from not only the dwarven sisters and brothers here in this room, but also about those who know nothing of everything that was burned and hidden away in Thorgerdom. You all were taken amiss when Amnes decided to use that ring here. But I feel that there's a lot more possibly going on here. I can't say as for what's happened to the rest of... Sorry. I won't side quest myself here.
Oh, good old Bog.
If truth, justice, and honor is what we're supposed to be heading for, and what the Allfather himself represents, and you choose to hide away from it, then at least pay attention to the justice and honor that Lady Baelin herself went through just to bring this proof here. Not only at the same time that she lost her legs on the first attempt to try and find this truth, but her determination to find it, to stick through when no other people did. I don't know exactly what it took for the, sorry, what is the group going by now? Last I heard, we were the, Phoenix Rising?
Yeah, we're the Phoenix Rangers now. Combine both names of the party.
Phoenix Rangers it is. So, I don't know what it took for the Phoenix Rangers to find themselves in that cave with her there, but she discovered the truth nonetheless. The history, the honor, and justice that we are supposed to be upholding, she brought to your front doorstep, and now she sits in cuffs. If that doesn't speak integrity and sacrifice for our dwarven kind, I don't know what will.
He has a point, Thrain. She knew she would get arrested if she brought it back, and she still did. Must have been pretty important.
She knew this the whole time. Baelin, why would you? Wow.
Because it matters. Because the truth matters. Because our history matters. We aren't defined by what we were and the evils and the wrongdoings of the past, but without acknowledging them and remembering them and studying them, we are doomed to repeat them. And you don't see it, but everything here in Durenforge is twisted and wrong. Heck, we're dwarves that live above ground, for Pete's sake. What is this? These forges, these warforged creatures, these abominations that do all of our labor, all of our work. When was the last time that you swung a hammer? Well, I swung a hammer today. Oh, not you, Gimli. We know you. Gimli, we know that you swing hammers. Your arms are very defined. We can tell. Trust us, babe. We can tell. But the rest of you, forged anything, wrote a rune, crafted. None of you can remember. You all have Durenforges that do everything for you, wait on you, hand and foot. We have become half of what we were before. The gnomes have passed us up. Is this the future that you see for dwarven kind? Because Thorgrim was a dream, and Durenforge was a promise. And we have not kept up with that promise, not one bit. We are failing. And this is the last vestige of dwarven greatness. Do you want to be passed up by Felbar?
Felbar?
Do you think King Daemon should be the richest person in all the lands? We have more dwarves than he has mines. I just want to see us flourish. And you've seen it yourself. I don't have it now, but my wheelchair. I created something that could give those of us that have lost the ability to walk, the ability to move and be mobile again. And we can achieve much more. Silence, Baelin. You are yapping.
Doesn't matter if she's yapping. It's good yapping. I need to hear this yapping. Yeah, your ears have been clogged this whole time. Found somebody to yap your ears off and finally make you see what the truth is. This place is a nightmare right now. It's not promised like Thorgrim. It's not like a dream. This place is a nightmare. When I came in here, I was shocked that things are just being automatically fixed over here with magic. What happened to the Dwarven way? We used to run out the buildings, run out the houses with our hammers and nails, taking to fighting for who's going to fix this first. Oh, I bet I will. Oh, I bet I will too. We used to get in fist fights over that stuff. And once we fix it, we get to go head to the bar, crack some wine, some Dwarven ale, and just laugh. What is this place? The hard work, the ambition is gone. The ambition and the hard work seem like the gnomes are taking over that. Not to sound racist or anything, but the gnomes.
He is right about the gnomes, Thrain. They're even opening up taverns now. The Stone Brewery's been, well, we're not in the red, but it's trending bad ways. Yes, but we still have our gold. Dwayne, how are the mines? The mines are well. The Durenforges are very efficient. They work day and night without cry or tully, unlike actual laborers.
Keep talking that bullshit. I swear I'll bring this place down right now. Durenforges are handling the mines? What about the dwarves? We love that stuff. We love going into the mines, digging, mining for ore and everything. What happens to the passion? What happens to your ambition? You're sitting there in this chair, just letting the days go by. Wow, y'all talk about my hometown king, his backwater. We look like we got a better head on your shoulder than y'all lazy asses over here.
As the Durenforge is also as animated as you are in this moment, just like like your second avatar, just going crazy in the background. Thrain is hearing all of this, and both of you can roll me an insight check here, real quick, because there is a temperature change here within the council.
Let me wait for my sheet to load up. I haven't rolled any rolls and so the D&D thing got to load.
Oh, good. I can roll it.
Yeah, you can roll it for me.
Unless I get a nat 1, of course.
Oh, hold on, no, let me roll it.
Now you get 17 is perfect.
Oh, okay.
So in general, it seems like there is a split vibe on the council, because Thrain is, of course, the one speaking to you and heading up this legal proceeding, but he is not the only seated member on the council, and they all have their own opinions. With that 17, Amnis, I'll say that, and with your natural affinity towards women, of course, you can tell that it seems like the women of the group seem to be more leaning towards your side of things and your arguments, whereas the men, particularly the more alpha males, Gimli, Dwayne, and Thrain, are not really having it. Boren seems to be kind of on the fence. He had a lot to say about the gnomes really taking over, and you guys are making some good points about that. So as this is going on, Thrain goes, "I've heard enough. You have made your arguments, but at the end of the day, the law is the law, and the council will decide." Council members, let us convene. And they all step out of their chairs and they begin to walk into a back room where they go to have a conversation. There are still 2 guards in here and the Durin Forge that are watching, and then there are the guards at the door that are working the door as you guys are here within the courtroom. As Baelin turns around and she says, "Bogren, is that you?"
Not so 10 toes down this time.
I see you've figured out that prosthetic thing.
We'll talk about that another time.
Yes, you're right. What do you guys think? I think we made good points. It seemed like a lot of people were leaning our way.
Yeah, the ladies definitely was pulling away from the guys, you know, how they are, Mr. Macho, everything, pride over everything, even though they might be in the wrong, but it seemed like it looked like a nice split going on, though.
What compelled you to activate the ring in this room?
I honestly, it's the only thing I had left. I showed them the scroll of the fall of Thorgidom. Gambly shot that down. I showed him my core hammer, showed everything how like it was beautifully made and everything. He said he can make 10 of those in a heartbeat.
Yes, I heard that one.
Yeah.
I held my laugh back so hard when he said he could make 6 of those shits. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Right? And this is the only thing I had left to show of Thorgidom, of King Durin. The show Baelin wasn't just some mad woman bringing all this stuff back. I didn't even know she was going to get in trouble. It gives me a lot more respect for her, honestly. But, Fog, what the hell are you doing here?
Long story short, I found my sister. Turns out she wasn't dead
That's great.
at the time.
Oh, is she over here in Thorgidom?
In spirit.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Sure, it is nice. I can't wait for you to see the rest of the party, man. I can't wait for you to see Rise. I can't wait to see Talani. I know you probably saw him in the battle against Dugungi, maybe once or so, but can't wait to wait for you to meet him. Meet Soren. We got a nice little group here. And Captain Lenore is leading the way, and he looking stronger than ever. Kind of split up in Doran Forge. We all went are to do separate missions. Lenarion, Talani, Sprocket went to go go to Leandor to see what's going on in Talani's home place, home country, kingdom. Aralos, Soren went to go. And Mace and York. There's also 2 new party members. They're kind of nice, kind of cool. They going to go to the monastery to reclaim the fire ring, and me, Cora, and once you see him, the little kid, little bundle of joy, Rise. We're here to, well, as you see, help Baelin get the museum together, but it look like that's not happening, sadly.
Wait. You mentioned like 20 names of people I really don't recall. I think I know Aralos. He was the guy that. No, that was Sprocket the one that gave me the ring?
The regeneration?
Yeah.
I believe so. Sprocket is a fine member of the party. You might have did some questionable stuff in Thorgrim, but it's all water on the bridge, really. But yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little surprised that you're not wearing your wedding ring.
Oh, I am. I got 3 rings on. Look, as he shows him the King Doran's ring, his wedding ring, and the wish ring from Captain Two Tusk. Still got this baby too. Nice memento. Two Tusk ring.
Wait, that's the King's.
Yeah.
That's the one you've always had. Where's the wedding ring for you and Cora?
It's right here, as he shows it in his middle finger, accidentally flipping them off. But I didn't mean it like that. Trust me. It's to show you the ring.
Oh, lad, I've missed your energy.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I've missed your side questing.
Oh, fuck.
But glad you're here, back on board. Are you still? Do you want to join the party again? Please say yes, buddy. Oh, fellow buddy of mine, please.
Lad. Once a Phoenix Ranger, always a Phoenix Ranger. Sorry, Phoenix Rising, as you hear.
It's just the
Man,
first time.
I could really use him to say something right now.
Who?
Oh, you know, the snakehead likes to lead on with long passages and inspire the whole party.
Yeah.
God, he would have sold this fucking chain back.
He would have stormed it, and I don't know. A lot of good things would have happened. I think a lot of hands might have rolled, but maybe we've been able to talk about it. I do miss Larion. The head. I feel like I'm lacking something that he has. I know I'm like the heart, as you say, of the party, but I wish I had his aggressiveness. The way he go about things, the impulsiveness, I really admire. But I'm glad you're here. Glad you're back. I will hug you, but I'm still probably having this thing under control, and I don't want to bring the whole place down. So, yeah, great to see you again.
Good to see you. Why is the statue still flipping me off?
Oh, right, as he put his finger down. I'm so sorry. I was just wanting to show you the ring, the bling, Anyway, it's great to have you again. I didn't expect you to be here at the trial, though. That's crazy. What a twist.
Yeah. I had no idea that you were going to be here. Not that I would have tried to hide or anything. I just felt I needed to wait till the proper time to speak up. Surprised the lady didn't have more people to speak up for her. You said you handled a quest back in Thorgrim?
Yeah.
Were there any other survivors that could have been here?
We saved a lot of slaves, man. We saved to free 'em. And we do have another slave that was with Rise, but she's currently at the Galleria, the Bastion, right now, chilling with the bunny folk. You know, hop, skip, and jump. They over there. They're kind of more uppity now after getting over their parents and their friends getting burnt to life by a pandemic.
The
But
fucking dragon.
yeah,
What? What happened? Oh, okay. They're fine. They're safe. And the dragon's not back.
it's not. If you can recall, maybe I didn't tell you at the conversation. He let us live if we stopped attacking them. If you remember pandemics, we did talk to him when he was with Vex, when he was, walking on two legs.
the okay. This is all.
It's a lot, I know.
I can't handle this right now.
That's fine, but hey, man.
He was the. Well, fuck. Okay, so that sounds problematic. So we know the guy that killed the kid's parents.
Yeah, and trust me, I wouldn't beat him down more than anybody. I know maybe Uncle Paulo probably want to, Kaylin probably want to. They killed a lot of Swallowtail members. And knowing Paulo, he likes to get his payback and pay him back tenfold at that. So I hope he's okay. We couldn't find him in Ludus Bay after we found the bunny kids. They were by themselves with Kaylin. Heard he was looking for some food, and we never seen him before after we left. So hopefully he's okay.
I agree.
But
So
yeah,
sorry, I kind of jumped off the topic here. So it turns out my family is a lot more intertwined with the Hammers of Morden than I thought. So I kind of had this letter here that told me to come here and speak up. I was supposed to speak on behalf of them, but let's see if my words carried any weight.
that's great. I think it did. I think it carried a lot of weight. I think he helped. Really was you, Lady Baelin, and her amazing words she said to Seven. I think both of y'all pitched in great for making this look like a split decision right now. I'm glad you're back, and your wise words are even more wiser than ever.
I wouldn't say that much.
I still wish I could grow a beard like you. You got the nice dwarven beard. Damn it.
Oh,
Alrighty. So there are. Let's see how well you guys were able to convince the council. So the way we're going to do this is each of you will have the opportunity to sway 2 council members, and it's going to be based on a persuasion roll or an intimidation roll, whichever you choose. And for you, Bagran, I'll also allow a religion, because you speaking from the hammer point of view. A 15 and higher will get you 2 persuasions, so you'll be able to persuade 2 individuals. A 10 to a 14 will get you 1. Anything under that, you will fail at persuading anybody, meaning that your most recent kind of discussion and bidding of your case would have not worked. So, between the 3 of you, because Baelin's going to roll as well, which rolls would you like to do? I'll start with Amnes as I'm rolling Baelin's stuff.
Okay. I would. You said I could get 2 rolls, right?
So the way I want to do this is that you guys can either we'll say this.
Okay.
Baelin's gonna roll individually because she has to
Okay.
plead her own case. Between the 2 of you, you both get a straight roll, or one of you can roll at advantage. So, however you guys want to do it.
Hey man, I only just got here. My faith is in you.
I already had nothing on persuasion really when it comes to stat. So I'll use intimidation.
My religion's a 5.
+5?
Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all wanna
you
roll
go
separate?
first with the religion check. Yeah, you go. He can go first with the religion check. Roll.
Okay. Oh, that's a 9.
Okay, but that's a 14, so that's 1 persuasion, so that's good. So you guys were able to persuade 1 person, and mind you, some of the people were already on the fence, and some people had already switched sides. So you guys got 1. Amnes, what
Okay.
are you rolling?
I will use my intimidation check to calm down the alpha males. And then I'll simmer down a bit. And I don't know if it's advantage because I got the construct by my side on this.
Yeah,
But
we'll
I'm
say.
just gonna roll it.
So we're not gonna do advantage because you guys. It was either gonna be advantage for
Yep.
1 person or you both roll
That's
straight.
fair. Okay, straight roll. Here we go. It's rolling. 17.
17 is good, so that's gonna be 2. So you guys got 3 additional persuasions. Let me roll Baelin. Four. So Baelin does not convince anybody. All right. As the council makes their way back out, Thrain steps and sits down into his chair, and he says, Durden Forge has stood for 2,000 years because the council has maintained order and law within the gates and outside of them. Our relationships with the Eldrins, the Valanians, even the Orcs of Luda's Bay, through trade and commerce, we have forged ties that have made us the central city on the Golden Island, a place that we do not take for granted. Now, with this responsibility, we also take heed and precaution to make sure that our way, our city, our heritage, our history is not sullied by the tendrils of corruption or the machinations of outer gods. We stand true here in the Temple of Moradin under his gaze. Now, Baelin, initially we were wary of your findings and of your mission to bring to light such troubling history of our people, the chaotic nature of our powerful origins. This information would cause much distress and disruption amongst our citizenry. And the thought of this getting out unfiltered is a detrimental thought to me for the future of our city. But the hearts of women are soft, and even the hearts of some men, apparently. And somehow, Amnes Bagrin, your pleas have convinced some of my council members that although this knowledge may be dangerous, that hiding it away and leaving it for someone else to expose could be even more dangerous after all. Now, this is not an invitation to bring chaos into the city and to start parading around the chaotic siphon energy that you talk about in your writings, Baelin. But we are ready to open a dialogue. So, Baelin, what Thrain is trying to say is that you are free to go. But, before you get excited, this little project of yours, this museum, it will be sanctioned by the council and it will be placed at a location of our choosing. We will decide what you can and cannot display and at which times. And over time, we plan to open up this field of our history to the people, drip by drip. Now, Bagran, your presence here has been helpful. As we said, there's been a millennia since we last seen a hammer here within the temples of Durinforge. We offer you a seat on the council. The old seat. If you choose to take it, of course.
I'd be happy to. Unless you'd find a more suited hammer than myself.
Now, you will no longer be able to leave the city as your duties will tie you here to the council's work. You must write back to your teacher, your people, and let them know that you are taking up this position.
And I changed my mind. Never mind. Nope. Phoenix Rising, Phoenix Rangers. Sorry, it's for the title. However, I can still write back to one of my teachers, and also back to the other hammers, and see if we can find some other replacement to help ease us back into our old ways.
You would refuse a seat on the council. To go
More like offer a
adventuring
better
with
recommendation.
some mercenary party.
Some mercenary party, sir. We out here doing big things over here at Phoenix Rangers. A lot of great things. How do you think I came up with this ring? Phoenix Rangers.
Yes, I almost forgot. This business of the ring.
Oh. Ugh.
Our
Speak
people
wisely.
live in a safe environment, Amnes. One that is protected by the Durin Forges, as against them you may be. Seeing a random dwarf from the backwaters of King control one of our mighty constructs in the middle of the temple, that will disturb quite a few of our populace, as you can probably understand.
Okay.
Now, we are attempting to open up a bit. So please, while you remain in our city, do not use this ring that you found within the halls of Durin.
Fair enough. Before I bring up the urgent matter, another matter I wanted to come over here with. I have a request, if you don't mind listening to it, Great Seven.
A final request. What is it?
I like how every place is owned by one of the seven, district-wise, represent a single thing. Uh, I want Lady Baelin to have her own district. I want her to have an archaeological district for young Spire dwarves who perceive the truth and knowledge as well, who want to go out and you know search for the truth, mine, excavate all that stuff. I think Lady Baelin being over here can open new eyes for inspiring, uh, you know, people like her.
Hmm.
And it can bring back even more knowledge and truth and whatnot. That's kind of secrets we don't know. One of the during the ring and whatnot throughout the lands over here at Tundra. There's a lot of secrets held, and we can't find those shoes if we just stay here, not too scared to go out into the outer lands to go excavate, to go pursue the truth. So why not, have a district for that, led by Lady Baelin?
And Alara speaks up. She has a gem embedded in her forehead, and she says, our people have no thirst for this ancient knowledge. At least the appetite has not been brought about just yet. If this first project, this museum, is a success, I could foresee a archaeological district. That wouldn't be so bad, would it, Thrain?
I think that's a yes, Bog.
Yes. We must first see if this museum is even a thing that the Dwarven people would seek out. This knowledge is taboo, of course. There's no guarantee that they will even cling to it. As much as I hate to indulge this endeavor in the first place,
Right.
in the end you will see that I was right, as the wise leader of all of you.
Okay. Also, can we get all the stuff that was buried under Lady Baelin's old place? That all that stuff is definitely vital for the museum. I can't really, show off the Deering ring as you said, and be a problem, of course. And I'm not gonna give up the ring just yet until the Phoenix Rangers are done with their main priority. Then, since I can't get this ring off my finger, I happily will cut it off. Or, like I told Baelin before, if I die in battle, my party members will bring me back here, and she would get the finger that way. So, other than that, all the other vital stuff is in the rubble from her place coming down. So if we can procure all that stuff and be able to use it once more for the museum, I appreciate it a bunch.
Yes, of course. Your archaeological findings are currently in the hold and they are being inspected. Once that process is complete, we will make sure they are delivered back to Baelin's, your shack. It's a home, thank you.
Great, it's a home. Say it. It's a home.
Yes,
Her home.
your home.
Yes, I got your place back, Baelin. And your stuff. Sorry for bringing it down earlier. I probably was You probably hated me for that. Sorry. Okay. I want to bring up the matter now that might be troubling to all of us here. Have you ever heard of vampires?
Yes, we've heard of vampires. What of them?
They're here in Doranford. I my beyond friend found a dead dwarf and brought him back to the inn, at least the front of the inn. And it was no scars, wounds, or anything. Only thing that was left on him was a bite mark on his neck.
There are no vampires in Duran Forge. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. All right. Inside check. Oh, here it is. Alrighty. Should be rolling. Now. You see it rolling? I don't. Should be rolling.
Yeah, I got you. It's rolling now. Ooh.
5.
Okay. Everybody looks pretty surprised. At the mention of vampires, and Thrain goes, "There are no vampires in Duran Forge."
How do you know this, though? Have you been out there? Oh, you have to see the body. Yeah, maybe the guards at the inn still have the body. You'll see the bite marks.
You bring us these accusations with no proof.
I know I don't have any proof, but Cora said it happened, and I believe Cora. Always will. And she wouldn't lie about these things. She studied vampires. She studied a lot of monsters in the Night Academy. What things she would say, like how she knew call out my friend Lenoir, who was a I don't want to say it here because everybody might jump if I say his race. Or what his race is and all that, what they're all about. She's pretty good at pointing things out, and I believe her when she says it's a vampire bite. And our friend Wyatt backs her up on it. He been here longer than us. We only been here for a day. You must trust the word of Wyatt, at least like he has some type of credibility, right?
Borden, is this the Wyatt that frequents your taverns?
Oh.
Yes, the drunk druid. He's a purveyor of all types of misadventures. The words of a drunken druid and a backwater dwarf.
Backwater dwarf. Got still under control here, guys. Please watch the backwater talk.
Listen, there are no vampires in Duran Forge. We have the highest walls and the strongest gates, and the dwarven people are immune to their guise. If you can provide some proof, bring it before the council.
Fine. I'll do that, and some. And yeah, I hope you believe me then, and hopefully you alert the people as you should, because this is a crisis. If there's a vampire epidemic going on and everybody get turned into vampires, it will be the fall of Doranford.
Yes. All right, court is adjourned. And by the way, Amnes, if you start to stir up a mess with this vampire nonsense without any proof, we'll be sure to charge you with disturbing the peace and the law. All right, everyone. I'll see you at the golf outing. As they all begin to break and go back into their room.
Fine. All right. Virginia Baelin, you're free. How it feels to be a free woman.
I don't feel free.
Well, maybe when you get out of this place, you feel more free. Adam, how you feeling?
Oh, I feel good. Feel like we just won $1 million gold.
Hell yeah! Oh, Lady Baelin. Also, I have to talk about a percentage you might have to give up.
What?
Maybe I should have said that later. I was talking to a tiefling lawyer over here, right? I don't know if he's still over here. I guess he got kicked out like everybody else. He was offering his help, and I was like, yeah, cool, bet. And he a deal, a contract, and everything. I was like, I was so sure that like it was all in the everything's all good. So I didn't even like read the contents of it because I was so confident, right? So I signed it and gave him 10% of your findings.
You gave him what?
Uh, now hold on, don't hit me or anything. I'm still under control. Relax.
Oh, wait till I get my chair back. I'm gonna run you over.
Ah, fuck, help me, man.
Oh, suddenly there's something wrong with my leg. I've got to work this kick out. Sorry.
Ah, damn it. We talk about that later. And look, I gave up my cloak, man. It was a nice cloak. So we're both hurting here. You know?
Adam, please take me home.
Uh,
As Adam starts to walk Baelin out of the courthouse, do you guys follow?
First I talk to the ring. King Durant, if you can hear me, please tell me how to turn this thing off. I don't want to have this place come crashing down.
Unclench your backside, boys.
Oh, my backside? Okay. No Diddy. All right, we're doing this. I unclench my backside as he instructed.
Foolish child. It's a hilarious. Oh, it's a good one.
What? I just did something.
I knew you were clenching.
Oh my god, this time we done cancel this thing.
Just think. Be free.
Okay. Be free. Be free
Yeah.
as he starts thinking, visualizing of being free and the construct being free. Mostly still, but free.
All right. As you relinquish control of the construct, it puts the sword back down into the little divoted out area in the floor that's set aside for these points of the great swords, and they both now stand at attention, facing out the outer gate.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how long I was gonna be able to hold that thing. Oh, I couldn't even move. All right. Ready to head out, Bog? I think we should follow Adam and Baelin, Lady Baelin, even though she's pissed off at me right now, want to roll me over with a wheelchair. Understandable. But we should follow them. I think Cora applied, well, our other friend, I think you heard from the seven, is chilling in little hell. Trying to actually get a lawyer. Oh, wow.
They should have been here by now.
Right. I wonder what they're doing right now.
This is a Church of Morden still, right?
Yep, you guys are still inside the temple.
If there's like a statue somewhere, real quick, I'm gonna go over and like kind of say a quick prayer, and then yeah.
Yeah, as you guys are walking out, there are two very large statues. One that is on your right side, and you walk up to it. Would you like to say your prayer, or you just don't do it?
Oh yeah, no. God thank us for our food, amen.
All right. And as you guys start to walk out of the temple, let me get a perception check from both of y'all.
I just realized you wanted me to use that other account.
Nah, you're all good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you set up here in a bit.
Got 9.
All right. What about you, Amni? Want me to roll it?
Roll the 12. I rolled the 12.
Okay. Amnis, as you walk outside and you start to look around just to try to gather your bearings, you see what looks to be like Rise, who is peeking into a locked window and like going from window to window trying to figure out how to get inside of the temple.
Price, buddy, you good? I wonder where you was at this whole time. I thought I told you to stay at the store. Core's gonna kill me.
I don't know if Laws can talk or not.
I can't hear you. The window. Oh, are you going to open it, or are you just going to watch me be stupid?
Oh, great. I don't think you're looking stupid, buddy. I'm just happy to see you. As he opens it up.
Window, this is stupid. Let me in.
Okay. As he rush over and opens it up.
All right, so you let him into the temple.
Yeah. Are you sure? You good, buddy? You say you were scared of being in temples.
Wait, this is temple? Wait, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead, roll me a
oh, yeah.
wisdom save, Rise, with
Yeah, I knew it.
disadvantage.
Oh my god.
You can roll on D&D
Group
Beyond.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll from D&D. Give me a second. 19 plus
Ooh. Disadvantage, though.
22.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
14 still good, though.
14.
You hear a voice in your head that says, I told you to get out!
He needs help. I kind of still slip in there.
This place smells filthy.
Right, you good, buddy?
Yeah, of course I'm good.
Yeah.
See?
Ugh.
Yeah, this
Ugh.
place is
Oh my God.
wonderful. Doesn't it look amazing?
This is disgusting.
Yeah, this is great. This place is great. Bogren, this is my friend Rise. I was talking about the
Kill that
He
one.
was the one of the tongue of slaves that we saved. He's one of my best friends, man.
Kill that one.
Newest
Kill that
member
one
of
too.
the Phoenix Rangers.
Right.
Why is she talking to herself?
I don't know why he's talking to himself. This is kind of new. I thought I was looking crazy when I be talking to the ring. When people
What are you
don't hear
talking about? I was talking to y'all. You said he's your friend, and I said, huh, what, why? What are you talking about?
Oh.
You're crazies.
Right. Or bad. But yeah, Bogren, Rise, friend nobody will follow mine.
Why does he have a longer beard than you?
I kind of jealous of that. Please don't bring that up.
She just hasn't drinking enough ale yet.
And I'm kind of looking at him funny. What happened to your leg?
What happened to your face?
Oh.
I'm 8. What do you mean?
What character am I looking at?
Rise is the kid. The one on the left.
What's so funny? Is there something wrong with my face, Amnes?
No, buddy. You look great. Oh, what the heck, Bog? Jeez.
I start to imagine myself in comparison to Rice. Am I looking down on Rise or looking up?
Y'all are all about the same height. Amnes is a bit taller than you, I think, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm like 4'8", I think.
Yeah, Amnes is
Should
pretty
be
tall.
taller.
But y'all are all about the same height, so Bryce is probably a little bit taller than you, Bogren. I don't know about with your prosthetic, though, if that gives you any additional anything.
Like I'm hunching all of a sudden? No.
That's the reason why I asked, because you look like you're hunching. That's what I was like.
I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not hunching. It looks
Anyway.
normal compared to my other foot. It looks
Anyway,
normal compared to everything else.
It's great to see Bogren's back. Another member of Teen Fun Size. We're all short over here. Even Cora. It's great.
He can be on Team Fun Size, but does he have a hammer? Is he a hammer, bro?
Wait, Bog, do you still have a hammer? We have to get you to Hammer Bro Society.
Oh, I've actually gotten a new hammer. I kind of twirl, like pull out this other one from behind my back.
Whoa! Look
But
at the craftsmanship.
It's not something to be happy about. Be honest.
I just happy to see anything from you right now, buddy. Anyway, as he grabs his hammer and tap his hammer, Hammer Bros, I dubbed you Hammer Bro 3. Now we are Hammer Bro Trio.
No. Aralos has a hammer bro too, so technically it's 4 of us. Yeah, 4.
Until that limp arm dude can pick up his hammer, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, that's not nice.
Yes, so sometimes you gotta be stern. This is the private club. Very exclusive.
So you don't just have to have a hammer. Now we need more than just a hammer.
Hold it and lift it. Swing that thing around. But
Okay.
yeah, anyway, this is like I said, this is Rise and this is Bog, so we should go find Cora. Or yeah, we should go find Cora. I was thinking about Adam and Baelin, but she kind of want to run me over with a wheelchair, so I don't want to be near her, really.
Yeah,
I was-
I'm thinking, why did you sell her research?
It was only 10%. It's that sneaky. Okay, let me not say that way. In that way, it sounds racist. But that tiefling guy, lawyer, looked very good at his job, and he asked for 10% for me to help. I didn't have any other option. I
So you
tried.
gave away stuff that's not yours?
I know. I was very mad, and I can see why Lady Baelin is mad. And he didn't even get to defend. She lost her stuff for nothing.
So you sold it and got nothing out of it? You're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm actually a little. If so, no matter what, the lawyer comes out with her money.
At least 10% of the findings. What? 10% out of 90? We just gotta make sure we get all the good stuff. He can get all the minuscule stuff. So we can maybe sort some of that stuff out when we get to it. I bet Adam and Baelin are already thinking of what to sort out right now. Lady Baelin is a thinker, and Adam is the muscle. So, match made in heaven.
Wait,
Yeah,
does he even know what 10% of whatever we have is? Like, if we have nothing and we give him nothing, that's still 10% of nothing. Let's just give him nothing.
Right. We could do that. Maybe he's not gonna ask for it. Yeah.
We can just
All
kill
right,
him
let's-
after.
What'd you say? Excuse me?
Nothing.
Right. All right. To Little Hell. Find Cora and Wyatt. Hopefully they kind of feel bad. We kind of handled the court without them. They went to go get a lawyer and we kind of handled it. But she'll be happy to see you again, Bogris. That would be a nice little surprise.
Wait, they went to go find a lawyer? They're at a spa.
Spa.
Yeah, spa.
Wait. Hold up. Wind it up. Wind up. Back it up. Cora is in a spa with other men.
I don't know if there's other men there, but she's there with Wyatt.
And he said Little Hell's like placed only for adult. Oh hell no.
Yeah.
I gotta get over there. Rise, lead the way, buddy. I can't trust no man around my Cora. She's probably relaxing in the nude. The nude, Rise. I should be only someone saying that.
I have to say, this is quite some way to celebrate a honeymoon.
Right. Oh, Margaret. I almost forgot to tell you. I met my uncle. Uncle T from Bromville. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Uncle, I didn't know I even had. He been here the whole time. He actually been kicked out of Keene a long time ago. It's kind of we got a lot of interesting spots to go. I really want to hear the story of why he got kicked out of King, or he looked like he wanted to tell me something as well. But he's pretty. I don't know if he's big here, but he's selling a good profit of books of Thundora.
Oh, is that what he was selling? Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
like fan fiction,
Huh?
where she's in precarious situations where. Oh wait, Rise. I'll put my hand over his ears to tell Bog.
Put your hands on my no. And I try to bite him.
uh, Bargain, that book's insane, man. Thundor is getting tentacle down, bro. Tentacle down!
Wait, what?
Thundora!
What?
From West Marches! The Belgrado!
Lad, don't. No, you should not be reading those kind of books.
I didn't know he had them. He made a whole bunch of them, selling them over here. You want to see page 4? Kind of a sticky corner on it.
No, I'm good. And I just start walking away.
Oh,
What?
please!
Just listening.
Okay.
I'm
Didn't
good
know
on
that.
these books.
I should.
Miss, why is your friend walking away from you? And can you get your hands off me, please?
Oh, sorry, buddy. But anyway, as I remove my hand off his ears, hey, to little hell.
Nobody talks to me about fucking tentacles never again.
Okay.
Huh? Tentacles. Huh?
Oh, damn it! Corey's gonna kill me when she heard that word.
Anyway, we can just go to Mr. Bourne's shop and everything, and we should be able to get there really, really quickly.
Oh, word?
Oh, wait a second. You mentioned something.
Huh?
How in the hell are we supposed to find a vampire?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, you know about vampires too? Can you read this note? I really couldn't read it, and I gave him the note that I had earlier.
What? And
Tell him to call.
To me?
Is it the letter that you picked up off of the body?
Yeah.
1 second, yeah, I'll get it to him.
Yeah, give it to him if you can.
it's gonna be in like extras or notes or something.
Yeah, I gotta find it. 1 second.
Yeah, I didn't think he's gonna give you the note.
Yep, Bodrick's letter. Here it is. Can you see it on the screen?
Nice.
Oh yeah. Ooh. All right. Yeah, I can read that. Hold up.
Hey.
Did I happen to mention I'm a slow reader?
Oh. This is the first time I ever hearing this. Go
Well,
ahead, man.
you
Read at
can
your
read.
face.
But you
So,
just see
you're
Bob
fine.
looking at the paper, not moving his eyes.
So, Rise, what you was doing outside looking through the window, man?
I was looking for Mr. Bourne after I came back from his shop, and he wasn't there. And then I was
Oh.
gonna like steal from him and everything, but he kind
Steal?
of accused me of stealing when I first got there. But then I was like, I'm not gonna steal from this man. That's rude, you know. So then I was like, oh, let me go look for Amnes, and I knew you were here earlier, and I didn't know if you were gonna stay here. So then I just kind of walked around, you know. And then that's all you were on here. And then I was like, how do I get in? Because like I tried to go to the gate. The gates are like super, super, super heavy. I was just like, oh my god, my empty arms can't do this. So I was just like, ugh, let me just find another way. And then, you know, I saw the windows. Then I didn't know how to open the windows from the others. So,
Wow,
yeah,
you definitely had yourself an adventure.
yeah, it was a lot.
I'm glad you saved though. Cole would have killed me if you was anything bad happened to you. I hope this shop owner was nice to you.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, like I said, I did kind of bump into them while I was doing a delivery. So apparently, I'm a delivery boy now for Mr. Bourne. And yeah,
Your first
Uh,
gig?
Real quick, the above table, the body that this letter was found on is Bodrick, or was some other guy who
You
wasn't
don't know.
Bodrick?
You'd have to ask them.
Okay. Oh, it's back onto the table. Can either of you explain either the elf or the dwarf? Which creature did you find this letter on?
It was Cora. I mean, well, Rise found it off the dwarf's body, Bodrick's body.
Okay, so it was Bodrick. Wait, if he I'm looking around to try and see if anybody's listening in. If this is Bodrick's love letter saying that he was going to become a vampire, did you check to see if he was still alive? Because it sounds like he was planning on getting bit.
Planning? I don't know if he planned it, but he definitely was a cold man when I touched him.
I guess, yeah, because he's dead, which sucks because we were supposed to find him for this dwarf woman that was looking for him because he was cheating on her with this elven lady.
See, I knew Cora lied to me. She said the man was sleeping. He was dead. I knew it.
Oh, damn it! I said that in front of you.
Maybe he could have been sleeping.
Yeah. Long sleep, long, like a bear hibernating in the woods.
Long sleep. So as I was gonna say, let the sleeping man lie. Oh, I have to understand why Cora said that to me, but why exactly? So should we try to find Lita, or should we try to find the elf concubine?
I think we should find the elf lady if we can. Maybe I'm guessing she's a vampire now as well, so she might lead us to the lead vampire guy. Because like I said before, to the 7, this whole place can be overrun by vampires. The door of the fall of Doranforge could be near.
So we're not going to go look for Cora in them. We're going to go look for the other lady.
We should regroup.
Bro, I've learned it's better to travel as a party than as an individual group. Next thing you know, you're getting chased by a fucking dragon. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
Wait, you know about a dragon? Is it super cool? Is it super big? What kind of dragon was it?
Hell no, that thing was terrifying.
Yeah, it's very much so terrifying. I'd
Terrifying?
rather...
A dragon? Dragons aren't terrifying, they're just super cool.
You seen dragons before, Rise?
I
No.
shot a letter.
Sorry, one second. What'd you say?
Yeah, you can close the letter now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I think we should regroup with Cora and them first. They probably would like to know, like, the trial is over and good things happen out of it. A lot of good things. Then we can pursue this vampire stuff, since they're the one who found out about the vampires to begin with. And kind of scared of Cora right now. Well, not really scared. I'm scared for her. She said she had a nightmare, vampiric related. The stuff is haunting her mind. I want to get this done so her mind can go back being pure.
Oh yeah, lead the way.
All right, good to know. Team Fun Size is going to hell. Well, Team Hell, not hell, because we've been to the abyss. That was kind of like hell, but you know what I mean.
I went to hell. Where haven't you gone? What are you not telling me?
Oh, me. I told you before. You remind me of my friend Vex. It was me, Vex, and my boy Bogwin here, trying to survive in the abyss. But that's a story for another time. As he starts walking out the temple, heading towards direction of Little Hell.
Okay. So we're
Rise,
not
do you
going to
want to say
bar and
anything?
shop anymore?
Yeah, go ahead.
We were going to bar and shop. We could just go through there. You don't have to walk an hour out.
Yeah, you did say it was a shortcut. Yeah, lead the way, buddy. You was there.
Oh. And I'll kind of look at the constructs because I don't want to make sure it's moving because I don't trust it. Okay, let's go to the shop then.
Okay. Rise is ahead of us, leads the way.
Yeah, you guys make your way into Boren's shop, and as you arrive, Boren goes, "Ah, there you are, my little errand boy. Where'd you go?"
I went to look for you, but you weren't here. And then so I went to go look for Amos, and then he was at the temple. And then I noticed you were at the temple. And then I saw a lot of weird things happen at the temple. But now we're back to where I was doing the other delivery. Yeah, Mr. B. That's what happened with me.
Ah, yes, I apologize. They started the trial early. I couldn't miss it. It was a big one. But the rain got all worked up and kicked us. Ah, you were there. As he points to you, Amnes. You were representing that Baelin.
That's right. Baelin boy. 10 toes down. Dying on that hill.
You're a Baelin boy, you say.
I'm a Baelin boy.
Aaron boy, what you doing bringing a Baelin boy up in here?
I don't know what that is. That's what he calls himself. But he was part of the party that found me when I was in the slaving mining camp. So I just helped him out too, to pay my debt. Because that's what I do. Pays my debts.
As long as his gold's good. Keep your politics out of my shop.
Oh, right. Oh, but that's fair, I guess, sir. Anyway, Rise here said you can have a board that can take us to Little Hill.
Maybe. What's it to you?
What's it to me? I want to go in there. Shortcut. Go straight. I need to get to my friend, not fiance, friend, and my other friend, Wyatt.
I do have some deliveries I need to go over that way. There's an old tavern. They're in need of some, sleeping potions, if you know what I mean.
Oh. I don't, Bog. Do you know what that means?
I'll take a clue.
Okay, we're just going in blind faith with this one. Fine. Yeah, we'll deliver your sleeping potion to the old tavern. Sounds easy enough. You already got Ross leading the way, so this will be your second delivery.
Yes, and it seems you brought some strong arms, as he points to 3 boxes in the corners. If you all could take that and deliver them, then I'd be happy to open the portal.
I get out my little pad and everything, and I'm like, yeah, you got to write down a name and everything, because I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
The name is going to be Drusius.
Odysseus. Got it. Okay, manual labor first and portal later. Okay. I gotta hurry up to Cora.
And the tavern, what's the tavern called?
Ah, the tavern. It's called the Wide V.
YV. Bravest. Okay.
This place is already. These taverns already sound better than Luda's Bay. Dirty but clean, but was kind of wild.
The dirty what?
Yes,
Oh.
it's a nudie tavern. So the girls are scantily dressed, so
Oh.
be sure to watch out for the young one.
A what tavern?
None of your concern. Nothing you should be seeing at your age. So me and Bogman would handle carrying the contents of the potions inside. The potions inside. So you stay outside on this one, buddy. You can
I
still
look
get
at
the
them
payment
funny.
though.
I just write it down with everything they're saying. I'm keeping tabs on these words. I'm gonna ask somebody, and they're gonna snitch.
Don't say that to Cora. I'm gonna die. She say you hear you say these words.
And I appreciate the backup on that one. A lot of this is kind of going over my head. Amnes, I don't know what kind of friends you've been making, but delivering sleeping potions to the Wide V, it's
Hey,
a
man, I
funny
don't
tale
ask
you probably
questions. I
find in
just
your-
do the job.
Yeah, I'm kind of understanding. This is what's necessary to get there, then that's what's necessary to get there. Just Bogger moves over to try to pick up one of the crates.
As he's doing that, I kind of want to use mine, sharing and everything with him. And I'm like, hey, okay, man, don't look at me. Don't say nothing. We're broke, okay? We are broke hoes, okay? We're just trying to make it there. We're just trying to make it because we are broke. Broker than broke. We need money, sir. We need a bunch of money. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Duly noted.
Oh, that was towards Bogren. That wasn't towards you.
My bad. Go ahead, Bob.
Yep, you Bogren, you hear somebody speaking inside of your head.
I start shaking my head a little aggressively. Making this like, look, what the hell is this?
And I start
Oh,
shifting my eyes, looking at Amnes and looking back at the kid.
I do out a friendly wave, waving to him.
So are we going to pick up these boxes or are we okay? We're good? We're
Oh
good. I
yeah.
think we're all
Oh
good. Are we good, everybody?
yeah. I think we're good. But wait, Rice, where's good boy Unky?
He was in the corner in the shop earlier and I left him. I told him to
Ah,
stay here. He should be in the back. Let me
okay.
call for him. Unky, good boy Unky.
Ungie comes out and starts sniffing your ankle.
Oh, there you are. Oh,
See,
we got
even
a.
the dog knows you have a weird leg, sir.
Oh, Vogger, meet good boy Unky. This is our little companion. Well, Rise's dog we found in the alley of Ludus Bay.
What does this dog look like?
This is a mutt. He has one eye that's too small. His tongue hangs out the left side of his mouth, and his lip like droops down so you can see all of his bottom teeth. And they are like jagged bottom teeth. Like the two canines are going in opposite directions. His skin is pretty tight to his body. He's been eating a little bit more with Amnes and Rise, and so he's not as skinny. You can still see a little bit of his larger ribs near the front of his body, though the rear ribs have now disappeared. His tail is unfortunately like chopped a bit off, so there's a piece of his tail missing.
Oh my god.
What? You don't like my dog?
It's beautiful. It's quite the creature. You could get it. Ongi! Nice to meet you.
As you say his name, it starts to get really excited. Its tail starts to stick up in the air and wags back and forth. Starts to go in circles around you.
I think it's happening at Tuesday.
Yo,
Here,
he's
give
happy
it
to
a snack,
see.
and I go back in the bag that Luna gave us. And I'm like, here you go, give him a treat.
Dog. And
Come on, give him a treat. He's waiting for it.
I lean out the box for the treat to be placed on top of, and then I tilt it over for the treat to just like fall down onto the floor in front of it.
He quickly goes at it and he scarfs the treat down in one bite and then looks at the box for another one.
Can't spend too long, buddy. So, Rise, give him another one, and we gotta head out.
Why does he
Give him
keep
the
looking
box.
at me with that eye?
You say
He
you
gets
give him
the whole box. He can
Oh, you
have
give
the
him-
whole box.
You
gave
give him the whole box? Okay, he grabs
give
the
him the whole
side of the
box.
box and starts to shake it. Treats start going everywhere around the shop, and Bourne goes, "What are you doing?"
Oh,
He did it, not me. He gave it to him.
what?
Huh?
Get to work and get out of my shop. And he does his
okay,
thing with his hands as he rubs his hands on that magical wall. Then the portal opens up, and you guys can see Little Hell on the other end of the portal.
Great. Here we go. As Elvis happily picks up the boxes of potions, and runs inside.
And we will end our session here with Bogren and Amnes jumping into a portal like they did almost 8 months ago, with a new
God
face,
damn.
Rise, following quickly behind them. All right.
Mm-mm-mm.